Recording in progress. Hey guys, thanks for your patience today. Welcome to What If Wednesday. I had a little trouble, so I couldn't offer this live, but I did want to pop back on and do a quick recording for you, asking the question that what if you planned your 2026 built on who you actually are, not who you think you should be? Who you actually are compared to who you think you should be. And so this week in Olive Groves, we're talking about authenticity. And I think that's really important for us to dig into what that actually means. So, we're talking about planning this week because we have the Just Start Planning workshop on Thursday evening. But before you really dig in, I want you to ask yourself some questions. Are you going to be building a plan that looks like something good or one that actually feels like something that's good? Are you chasing goals that look impressive or do they really energize you? Because that's really what we want to get to. And are you becoming someone that you should be or just living who you actually are? Because who you actually are is authentically beautiful. And it's why I'm so glad that you're here. And so when we skip that authenticity phase, who am I? We might be saying yes to opportunities that don't align with our values. We are probably building a life on paper that works on paper, but probably exhausts you. And I don't want you to spend another year performing. I want you to be. We're in this funny stage of I should go for that promotion. I should learn the new skill. I should be more ambitious. I should want to be successful. When you hear or have a case of the shoulds, it means you're not planning for yourself. And so I want what I'm about to say to really sit for a second. And so authenticity is not selfish. It's not ignoring your responsibilities. It's not doing whatever you want. It's not rejecting structure. What it is knowing what energizes you. It's knowing what energizes you. It's honoring your values, not creating aspirational ones. It's really defining success on your terms. What does success look like for you? And it is building those goals from a self-awareness of what are my strengths? What are my talents? Not comparison in the shoulds. So I want you to think about these three questions, and we're going to dig in more to these in the workshop tomorrow. But I want you to think about these questions ahead of time. What gave me energy in 2025? Not what you accomplished, what actually energized you. What are my actual values, not the ones you think you should have? And if you haven't gone through week 2 of Monday Morning Joy, go over to, I think it's day 8 and day 9. Go through that core value exercise. We're going to do a little bit of it. If you haven't done it, we'll spend a little bit of time really examining those and how do those feel in the workshop tomorrow, but it will really help you if you understand what your actual values are. And be very honest with yourself. It's okay. Whatever those values are, they're yours. And that's really empowering. And then the third question is, what does success look like for me? Not your industry, not your peers, not someone else in this community, for you. Because if you don't really look at those, you're going to build something that's not going to last. And you're going to be done by March, maybe done by February, and that's not going to help anyone. So we're going to shift from what do I want to achieve in 2026 to what do I want to feel in 2026, and how do we support that? So think about a couple examples here. So achievement goal, I want to get promoted to a director. I want to get promoted to a senior manager. Authentic goal, leading projects that allow creative problem solving, because when I feel most alive is when I'm leading these projects. That is what we want. One focuses on the outcome, the other focuses on who you are while you're pursuing it. Do you see the difference? So most of us, myself included, in the past have planned based on aspirational values and not actual values. So here's what this looks like. I'm going to read a couple things for you. I value work-life balance. Well, I think everybody does, but if you're working 60 hours a week, that's not in your world. I value creativity, but I only do predictable tasks. I value growth, but you avoid all the discomfort associated with that. Growing into something new, oh, friends, man, it's tough. It's really uncomfortable. Let me raise my hand and say I am the most uncomfortable. Even though I'm doing it, it is very uncomfortable. And so instead, I want us to shift into authenticity. I want you to shift into authentic planning with your values. What do you actually prioritize with your time and energy? What trade offs are you actually willing to make? What brings you joy actually? What actually brings you joy, not theoretical joy? Because what brings me joy may not bring you joy. Do you see these little circles on my little piece of artwork there? Those circles bring me great joy. And you may be like, Heather, why on God's earth do you have that? It's a little tree, but it's built out of these rainbow circles. I have no Christmas lights or Christmas ornaments on my Christmas tree. The Christmas tree this year feels a little empty because of the stage of life that I'm going through. That's okay. The joyful part for me is the lights and how the room is filled with this warm gold light in the morning and this warm gold light at the end of the day. So in tomorrow's workshop, we are not just making resolutions. We are actually setting ambitious goals that you're not going to abandon by February. We are getting clear on who you are, what your values are, and what the definition of success looks like for that based on your values. Okay. Goals should energize you. They should allow you to say no to certain opportunities and yes to others that fill your cup up, that really energize you. This is digging into those talents and strengths part. We'll talk about Clifton's strengths a little bit and how for all founding members, you're going to get a 90-minute coaching session in 2026 with those. But what I hope that you're taking away from this actual conversation that we are having right now is, what if you stopped planning for the person that you think you should be and start planning for the person that you actually are? Actual energy patterns aligned with your core values, definition of success for you, and what brings you joy. I hope that you will make some time to spend Thursday evening with us. 3 hours might seem like a long time, but man, it is going to zip by. I am really excited about spending the evening with y'all. And again, my apologies, sincerest apologies for having to cancel our live session earlier today, but I hope that this recording helps, and I hope to see you tomorrow.